Deepa Suresh. Welcome back to Deep's Kitchen. And today I'm going to show you how to make very fresh and homemade pizza dough and pizza sauce. So let's get started. Here goes the video. So to make pizza dough, in a mixing bowl take 2 cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida, one teaspoon of rapid rice yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, salt to taste. And now mix all these dry ingredients. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, quarter cup of lukewarm milk and quarter cup of lukewarm water. So make sure that your milk and water is at lukewarm. If it is very hot, your yeast may die, and if it is cold, your yeast will not get activated. So make sure it is lukewarm. Now mix all the ingredients and make a soft dough out of it. Since I have used rapid rice yeast, I just added directly into the flour. But if you are using any other variety of yeast, just add it to a lukewarm water along with a tablespoon of sugar. Just wait for 5 minutes till the yeast get froth, and then add salt, oil and lukewarm milk into it. Mix all the ingredients well together and add it to the flour, and you can make a dough the same way I showed in this video. So our dough is ready. Now we have to knead this dough for at least 5 minutes. That helps to activate the yeast in this dough so that you will get your pizza very soft and fluffy. So make sure you are kneading the dough for at least 5 minutes. It is very important. And if you feel it is sticky, you can sprinkle some dry flour or drizzle some oil to avoid the dryness. So I have kneaded the dough for around 5 minutes, and you can see now it is non-sticky and it's somewhat soft also than before. And now apply some oil over the top to avoid dryness, and cover it with a cling wrap and let it to rest in warm place for at least 2 to 3 hours till it rises double in its volume. And if you are using a damp cotton cloth, make sure you are covering over the bowl but not on top of the dough. And if you put it over the dough, your dough may not rise. So now rest this dough in a warm place for at least 3 to 4 hours. And now it's been around 4 hours. I rest my dough and it has raised properly. And now you can just use your hand and punch it slightly to bring it to its own volume. And now your pizza dough or pizza base is ready. Just make it into a small dumplings and roll them into your desired size and thickness and make your own pizza. To make pizza sauce, place pan on your stove and add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once your oil is slightly hot, you have to add tomatoes into it. Here I have 4 tomatoes which I have cut into small pieces, and make sure that your tomatoes are fresh and ripe. That gives amazing flavor to your sauce and also very good radiant red color to your sauce. And here I have a small piece of red capsicum, that is red bell pepper, and the reason I am adding this is to give a red color to the sauce and also to give a nice flavor. Don't add too much, just a small piece of capsicum around. In a whole capsicum you can take a quarter part, that is enough. So just cut that also into a small piece, and I added salt to taste, and then mix it well. And now cover it with a tight lid. You can use a lid which is smaller than your pan, so that the steam will be high inside. That helps to cook your tomatoes very quicker. And now you have to cook it for around 3 to 4 minutes till your tomatoes are soft and mashed well. So make sure you are mixing it in between to avoid any burning. And now I have cooked it for around 4 minutes, and now you can see the tomatoes are perfectly soft and mashed well. And now let it to cool down completely and blend it to a smooth paste. So here I have the tomato puree which I prepared. So you can see how nice the color looks because of the red tomato I used and also because of the capsicum. So now we will see how to make a pizza sauce using this. For that, place pan over your stove and add around 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once your oil is hot, add 4 garlic finely chopped, around 1.5 tablespoon of chopped garlic, and just to cook it till it raw flavor goes and your garlic turns into a light brown color. And I usually cook it till the garlic become crisp. That way, it releases a lot of aroma in the sauce, and also you will get that crunchy garlic while eating the pizza. That will be very tasty. So if you prefer, you can cook till they are crisp. Otherwise, just cook till it gets light brown color. So after a couple of minutes, couple of seconds, I'm just going to add the tomato puree which we prepared, and just mix it well and cook this for around 4 to 5 minutes in a medium flame. So after 5 minutes of cooking, you can add other spices. So I just added half teaspoon of freshly crushed pepper and few red chili flakes. You can add how much spicy you want. I just added only half teaspoon. And here I have Italian mixed herbs. So it has all the Italian herbs. So I'm just going to add around 2 teaspoon or half tablespoon, and around 2 teaspoons of sugar. So the spices you are adding in the sauce are purely your wish. You can add more or less depending on how spicy you want your sauce. So just mix everything together and let it to cook for another 2 minutes, and then your pizza sauce is ready. And you can use the same sauce to make your pasta also. So just going to cook it for another 2 minutes, and then our delicious and super radiant red color pizza sauce is now ready. They look very gorgeous with this radiant red color. So friends, this is how you can make a pizza dough and pizza sauce. So just if you have this two, you can make more than 10 different varieties of pizza just by changing the toppings. So you can use capsicum, onion, paneer, mushroom, or even some tomatoes or chicken, whatever you love. Just make it as a topping and prepare your own favorite pizza. And next video, make a tandoori paneer pizza over a stove top. So I'm going to show you guys how you can bake pizza over a stove top, that too without an oven. So if you're really interested in watching, make sure you get subscribed to my channel by simply hitting on the subscribe button, and do hit the like button if you really like this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys soon with another interesting video recipe. Bye bye.